And we're back. We're talking about Yogi Berra. It ain't over till it's over.
The future ain't
One
what
of
it
the
used to be.
greats. I was listening to First Take this week, and I actually heard this conversation about a year ago. I didn't think much of it, but the top 5 Yankees of all time, right? No, don't have to answer it. You don't have to answer that. I'm just saying they were talking about it.
I can start.
And was it Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth,
Wow.
Joe DiMaggio?
No, it'd be Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig was in.
Yogi Berra, Mickey Mantle, and either Joe or Roger. Depends on how I feel.
Disagree with the Roger Maris one.
Well,
anyway, they argued about a year ago that one said Jeter should be in the top 5 Yankees all time.
No. Well,
maybe
Jeter, yeah.
And Skip Bayless was saying that he put Yogi Berra over Jeter because Yogi Berra had been to 11. Been to 11. I think he won 13. Or been to 13, won 11.
World Series?
Yeah. I think so.
Total?
We'll find that out real quick.
I thought that number was 14.
We'll find out. I know he won.
Or was it 8 as a player and 2 as a coach? Because he took both the Yankees and the Mets to a World Series.
Yogi Berra stats. Statmaster.
Harvey, where are you at?
Where's Terrence when you need him?
Yeah, no shit. Fucker knows everything.
Oh man, God, I can't wait for Jamal Charles falling over Green Bay's fucking defense.
He can run over the defense all he wants as long as fucking James Starks just fucking crushes some shit. Are you still?
I'm just looking.
Do you have your game running in the background?
No.
It's fucking crushing my life.
No, I don't have anything running in the background.
Oh my god, I'm getting slaughtered.
Do you even want to look at it anymore?
I'm almost losing by 100 points. Let me guess, Adrian Peterson have like 90 points? No, he's got 24.
I'm going to look up championship.
Cam Newton has 32. Fuck you, Cam Newton. I hate you.
Who are they playing? New Orleans. Fucking should have guessed that. Okay, you know what his middle name was?
No.
Well, actually, his real name is Lawrence Peter.
Lawrence!
But he just went by Yogi. Okay, hold on. Career highlights. He had 18 All-Stars appearances. Okay? 18 All-Stars.
What side are you on?
Yogi Berra. Right here. He started playing for the Yankees when he was like 20. Well, like 18 when he started. Yeah.
Are you on Wikipedia?
Wikipedia sports are very accurate. 13 World Series. You were right. My bad. 13 World Series championships. Well, you weren't right either. You said 14.
Yeah, 3-time All-Star.
You were closer. 3-time All-MVP or American
3-time MVP.
Yeah.
One of 5 guys to do that, I believe.
Yep. Inducted in 72. Wow, that's a long time.
And he won. When was it? Won the World Series with the Mets? Was it 73?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Because he was inducted at.
Well, that
he
year
won that World Series. He was one of the very few people.
You ever seen Men in Black 3?
Yeah, the Miracle Mets.
Yeah, that's what they went back to. Wasn't he the coach then?
No, that was 67. They were 1967.
Okay, never mind. Oh.
God, why do I?
He could have been. He could have been the coach then, couldn't he? He stopped playing baseball in '63. That's when he stopped playing. Then he played in '65. And he coached the Yankees in '64, and he was a player coach. And, I don't know. He had a year where I guess he was injured. He had a year where he coached. Then he went back. Then he went and played for the Mets. Okay, he coached the Mets 72, 75, and then 84 and 85. He was a coach. I'm sorry, he was a coach of the Mets here. That's what he was. He was a manager in this time. He was a coach of the Mets.
65, 71.
Yeah.
And then back to the Yankees 76. And wow, the Astros. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So, I would love to know. I think he had a playoff appearance. I think he was in the ALCS. Was it American League Conference Championship?
Yeah.
Like not like the ML, like the World Series, but the ALCS. Every year he ever played. I'm pretty sure he made that. Every year he played, he made it, except for the one every year with the Yankees. I'm afraid.
Point is,
good guy.
Really awesome guy. Treated everyone humbly with respect. Didn't look down upon anyone for any reason. He was a really awesome overall dude, just like the captain. Really, honestly.
And he served in the U.S. Navy. That was back whenever we went to war. Players actually got up and went and fought for our country.
Yeah, they didn't puss out and say, "Oh no, I can't do that. I have an objection." Well, guess what? One of the greatest soldiers of all time, Sergeant York, was a conscientious objector to the war, and he was one of the greatest World War I, one of the greatest killing machines that ever was spawned by this country.
Well, here's a trivia question.
There's even a syndrome that soldiers get based on him.
Who is the most decorative soldier in American history?
Decorated soldier in American history.
Mm-hmm. He became an actor, and I had his name and I just lost it.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's an actor. He died in a plane crash.
Because he fought the war, and then he went to act in movies based on his war career.
Yeah. What was it, To Hell and Back? Yeah, To Hell and Back. That's one of them.
I wasn't Sergeant York. Or
Audie Murphy.
Audie Murphy. Yep.
By far the most decorated.
Audie
Murphy. He died a long time ago. But anyway, yeah. Yogi Berra fought in the U.S. Navy, and then that was when he was in the minors. Then when he went pro, yeah, he had a great career. Sucks. And anyway, I think he's top 5. Who would you pick? Just real quickly, top 5.
Well, hold on, but he caught the only perfect game in World Series history.
Yeah, and
Don Parsons?
Yes.
Don Larson. Larson threw it.
And,
you're not going to remember for that. Most of you people out there, quite honestly,
only remember for his Yogiisms. This is little catchphrases and stuff. Like, it ain't over till it's over.
Well, you'll always say that. It ain't over till it's over. You don't know where it came from, but that's where it came from. It's deja vu all over again. A lot of people don't know where these come from.
AJ Green, you catch a fucking touchdown pass.
No one goes there nowadays. It's too crowded.
New England's winning 44-10.
Is that surprising to you? They're playing Jacksonville?
No, that's not surprising to me. But Joey Nelson can only give me 9 points. Damn dickhead.
Baseball is 90% mental. The other half is physical. A nickel ain't worth a dime anymore. When you come to the fork in the road, take it. Classic. Always go to other people's funerals, otherwise they won't come to yours.
We make too many wrong mistakes.
Congratulations. I knew the record would stand until it was broken. You better cut the pizza in 4 pieces because I'm not hungry enough to eat 6.
I had a woman at Smiley say that once.
You wouldn't have won if we hadn't beaten you.
Oh, anyway, we just wanted to give a little lip service to a great player and a great man. We did the same thing with he's not as iconic nearly as Yogi Berra or Moses Malone a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, dude. It's been a hell of a year for sports kids. It really has been. And it started with Stuart Scott at the beginning of the year. It fucking sucks. Because we're all booyah.
Any butter? Fly boy butter? You don't roll. You don't splash anything real. If it ain't splash, don't count. There it is. Choose top 5 Yankees right now.
Top 5 Yankees? Well,
Ruth, man.
George Herman Ruth is number 1 on my list forever.
Oh, they have a disclaimer. I was looking at stats of they were showing stats of the best pitcher hitter. You know, pitchers don't hit much.
Yeah.
It said pitchers that also were pretty decent hitting. I think Greg Maddux was one.
Greg was
Tom
bad.
Gavin. What?
I don't think Greg was bad. Because
Greg
started out with the Cubs.
Well, I just remember it was one of those great pitchers, or maybe it was Smoltz. No, it was Matt. I'm pretty sure it was Maddux. If I had to put money on, it'd be Maddux. Where's Watson? We need him because he's a big.
Which one? Harvey?
Yeah.
Harvey's a Yankees guru.
No, not Yankees. I'm talking about Swites. He knows all about the old
ball players.
Oh yeah, Atlanta.
Yeah.
He's a big Atlanta fan.
Huge Atlanta fan. Well, Matt, his nephew.
Yeah.
He can fucking tell you a lot about Atlanta too.
But one of them was a huge hit. Anyway, it showed all like the hitter.
The greatest hitting pitcher of all time is George Herman Ruth.
Easily. It's like and they had to put a disclaimer like there's no one else close in this category. It just like threw him out. That's
like not even a fucking argument. Like he went to the outfield because he started telegraphing his pitches by the way his tongue would hang out of his mouth. It's a beautiful story.
Yeah.
Beautiful story. Look up shit. Don't look up shit on this thing or that thing or that thing.
Watch the movie.
Get a fucking book. Read a fucking book. A factual thing that had to be checked by people for posterity. Don't look it up on Wikipedia because it is what it is. Go get a real book and read about Babe Ruth. Read about Yogi Berra. Read about Lou Gehrig. Read about Mickey Mantle, Joe DiMaggio, Roger Maris.
So the five you just said, or my top five?
I think I went 6.
Yeah, I don't consider. I would take Jeter over Maris.
But Jeter's in there. He's right there. He's with the rest of them.
Right there. Right there, and then Maris.
61.
It held for such a long time. I would throw someone else over Maris. Who's that pitcher they had forever? Greatest closer ever. Mariano Rivera.
No.
You can hate him, but he's one of the best.
I don't fucking hate him. I'm just...
He's one of the best closers ever.
Yeah, but you're sitting there and you ask any random individual, like, we'll fucking go grab somebody off the street right now at gunpoint and be like, all right, 5 Yankees that have played that aren't currently playing.
DiMaggio, Ruth.
No, Ruth, Gehrig, Berra.
Ruth, Mantle, Gehrig, Berra, and DiMaggio. That's my order.
You go with DiMaggio?
Yeah, then I would put...
I gotta go with Jeter over Maris. Well, Maris though is
just then of the new era you have I would put Jeter, Rivera, and then I would put Roger Maris.
I gotta put Maris before Jeter. I really do. 61 held so long, so unbelievably long. Like that was a record that no one thought anyone would ever break. Just like Lou Gehrig's
to be
record.
fair, it probably would have. It's throwing the gray area in there. I mean, it took the steroid era to beat it.
It did. It's an impressive fucking record to hold on to. And look how long. 61.
Well, Babe Ruth did it in 5 less games.
Babe Ruth was a fucking raging alcoholic whoremonger, and I love him.
It wasn't that bad. Plus, he ate a lot. He was a huge athlete, though.
He had the skinniest. He had the skinniest fucking legs.
I'm getting another one.
No, I think I'm good.
I'm liking this conversation.
We don't even talk about fucking baseball because neither of us are really diehard baseball fans. No, I'm old school baseball. Like I can literally sit down and watch reels of classic 30s and 40s baseball games all day long. I absolutely love it. Current baseball is fucking. I don't know. I can't get behind it. I can't go. And it's not that I want to know how it turns out and that I already know how it turns out because trust me, I've lost a lot of memories. Whatever. We're not going to get into that. But I used to remember every single stat, everything Babe Ruth did, everything Yogi did, everything Lou Gehrig did. Like, that was my era of baseball.
Where would you put Reggie Jackson? Top 10, at least?
Mr. October?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely in the top 10. Don Mattingly. Like, that's a random guy you don't think about, but he actually did a lot for the team.
I mean
are we talking about overall production?
Joe Torre would be another one.
But we talking about overall production, or are we talking about what they did for the team? Because that's what I'm looking at. Babe Ruth made the Yankees famous, hands down.
Well, yeah.
Made the Yankees famous. Lou Gehrig made the Yankees famous. Mickey Mantle made the Yankees famous. Roger Maris, Joe, made the Yankees famous. Derek Jeter continued that fame. Derek Jeter
I thought Reggie Jackson was up there too.
You know what?
Not only that,
I put Reggie in front of Derek, but Derek carried the mantle so beautifully. He's not accused of anything.
He's a class act. Yeah, that was my point in putting him.
He's a man's man. Like that commercial they had on ESPN last year where he's walking through the streets shaking everyone's hand. That's fucking Derek Jeter. That's not a commercial. That's how the dude fucking was.
Hold on, you gotta say it like Steven. Derek Jeter! El Capitan!
Love him.
Oh man, he has the best ones. He has the best one-liners like that. Derek Jeter!
But
El Capitan.
Name another Yankee worth of shit from the 90s.
Who?
Worth of shit from the 90s.
Paul O'Neill. He's a good one. Bernie Williams.
We're going to have to do
David Justice. There's some good ones in there. There are some good ones in there.
He was a Yankee, but...
When he was with the Yankees, he
was far better when he was
I agree, but he was still...
in Cleveland.
So you can throw some
and
more
then the
out
Athletics. There was that stint he did at the end of his career with the Athletics.
Well,
and the only reason I know that is because of Moneyball.
So,
a movie taught me something. There's that.
That's a great movie.
All right, so we're in agreement on our top 5 Yankees of all time.
Yeah. Top 10. It gets hazy there.
I dare anyone to pick a better Yankee than Babe Ruth. I don't think he can do it. You could add up numbers and stats and do all that heavy horse shit all you want, but at the end of the day, Babe Ruth was
Mantle,
the Yankee
to be
of
fair,
Yankees.
Like You know, a lot of people will say Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle was an alcoholic as well.
Does he hold any records?
I'm sure he did, but he was more known for his ability to play the field rather than he was a good hitter too.
Yeah, but I'm I'm looking at the big picture. I'm like, well, who holds what record? Well, we know what Ruth did.
Yeah.
We know what Gehrig did. He held the unbreakable record. No one will ever break that record in our lifetime.
What
the Ironman record, 2030.
Hmm.
He held that record. Cal Ripken Jr. broke it. That record will never be broken in our lifetime.
It might. It will just depend. I mean,
there's nobody.
All you got to do, all that's going to happen is they decide, oh, let's play 20 more games a year, and you're going to have someone that's going to be able to have longevity to do that. Because if you
motherfucker, they play like 162 games a year.
Football's about to jump up 2 games.
No. I'm not. I'm talking about baseball.
I know. I'm just saying, if football jumps up 2 games, what's to say that baseball's like, well, the NFL jumped up 2 games, so that is what percentage of their season is 2 games, 2 out of 16.
I can really use Harvey or Schweitzer behind me right now because they would be able to tell me right now how long baseball has been a 162 game season.
It's been that way since the 60s.
Is it the 60s or was it earlier?
It's been, well, okay. We'll go to this one. Babe Ruth played, I don't remember how many games it was. When he played 60 home runs in the season was a big deal. And that's why it was a big deal.
But he hit more home runs
in less time
than Aaron did.
Yeah. Aaron, you mean Morse.
Hank.
Yeah.
Total.
Yeah. But I'm talking about like Roger Morris, he had 60 in his seasons. And they were shorter seasons.
Yeah.
Okay. Morris did it.
Maris,
I'm sorry. Roger Maris did it, but he had like a longer season. And I know that seasons are longer now, and that contributed to like Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds. And I honestly like, and there's a huge argument we can get into about.
We are about ready to go into a huge fucking argument
about steroids and stuff.
No, we're not.
What is it?
What's worse, fucking cheating with drugs, or just betting on a game?
This is not an argument because I think Pete Rose should easily be in the Hall of Fame.
We're in agreement. Believe that shit.
There is no reason. He's served his point for 30 years.
Here's
what's going to happen. He's going to die and they'll put him in. That's exactly.
Well, here's the
lifetime ban. Once he dies, there's no longer that ban.
Well, here's the wonderful thing that they like to bring up about Pete Rose. They said, well, he bet on games he played in.
No, he didn't.
And managed. The new evidence suggests he did. However, you stupid fucking retards, he always bet on his team. He always bet on his own team. He always bet on his own team to fucking win. How are you going to defame a motherfucker for doing that? He always bet on his team. He never bet on his shit to lose. What the fuck? And had he bet on his shit to lose and they lost the game and he made money from it, that would oh bullshit. Fuck him. He should never be allowed.
This is not an argument because I felt this way for a long time. If he'd have been let's say if he would have been a crackhead, a woman beater, a heroin addict, used steroids, if he had any other vice other than gambling, he'd be in the Hall of Fame. If rather than going and wanting to just, he liked the thrill of gambling money, playing or betting on sports games. If he'd have been a woman beater, he'd be in there by now. If he'd have beat the shit out of his wife a dozen times rather than going and betting on games, he would be in the Hall of Fame. We'd be like, well, he did do this thing, but he was still a hell of a baseball player.
He used steroids, he would have been a third ballot.
He's a first ballot, in my opinion.
No, Pete Rose is the first ballot. But then you're comparing him. Well, my problem is Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds, A-Rod? Yeah, A-Rod. Use performance-enhancing drugs. Now, granted, people will argue, well, it doesn't help you with the contact with the ball and this, that, and the other. It doesn't fucking matter. Use a drug that enhances your performance. You're not in the porn industry. You don't need Viagra to perform. You shouldn't even be in contention. You want to talk about lifetime bans? There's 4 lifetime bans for you right there.
More than that. Jose Canseco.
Oh, good. The gun charge alone should be enough to keep him out of fucking the Hall of Fame.
Well, I don't think your off the field issues, unless you kill people, should keep you out of the Hall
of Fame. With the guns he had in the back of that car, he could have killed a lot of fucking people.
Probably.
But Pete Rose, who's the new commissioner? Manfred?
Yes.
Let him in. Just let him fucking in, man. Stop with
I saw this.
Yeah, where the field was on fire.
Yeah. Oh wait, read it.
Somehow the Patriots will be playing for this. They will. It was all the Patriots' fault. Fucking Tom Brady.
I'm sharing that. That's a good one. Mike shared that. That fucker. He's on Facebook rather than being over here debating with us.
Yeah, fuck you, Switcher. Sons of bitches. No, we know. I want to reopen this argument. I want to get Harvey in on it at some point. We're gonna figure out how to do that.
Does Harvey agree with that? Or no.
PED versus the suspension thing?
Or no.
Oh, the top 5 Yankees.
Pete Rose.
I don't know where he'd stand on that, but I think the baseball conversation would be a good one to pull him in on that.
Oh, we should get Malachi in there too. He loves baseball. Dude.
He does love baseball.
And he lives right down the road.
Malachi lives right
He just
there?
moved. You know this place is next to Ginkgo?
Yeah.
He lives in the house.
He's in one of the townhouses?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sweet. I always like Malachi.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Anyway, point is...
I love talking sport. Even if he doesn't like football, he still loves to talk sports.
All right, anyway, point of the argument is Yogi Berra was an amazing guy. And you should all go read up on him as much as humanly possible. And think about the phrases you use in daily life that you laugh at when you say with your friends, because 9 times out of 10, more than likely Yogi said it, and you're just using it. So give credit where credit's due. Yeah, I just did that.
I agree.
Now we're going to start talking about our nerd shit. I think that's about it for school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, anything else?
We're having fun. Actually, I'm not having this. There's no...
We want to talk about Messi being out for 6 to 8 weeks.
Messi? Is that soccer?
Soccer or something. I don't know.
If you want to mention it real quick, go ahead.
No, I don't give a shit about soccer.
Okay, we're going to jump ahead and go to golf and do some other nerd stuff before golf. Okay?
Yeah, that's about all we got this week.